So last week we saw an avalanche of bad news pile on all of us, but especially the government of President Cyril Ramaphosa. From confirmation earlier in the week of South Africa's third recession since 1994 to the first case of someone who has the coronavirus in the country confirmed on Thursday. 2 more cases have been confirmed since then. In fact, the number has gone up to 7 amid near hysteria in the population, worried that our iffy health system won't be able to cope and this virus could prove deadly in our country. And as if for good measure, a shooting in Cape Town in which the police standard issue assault rifle, the R5, was said to have been used. Nothing screams crime-ridden than that. And this is just the latest deadly crime. Sadly, there's plenty where that came from in our country. And then, to top it all off, load shedding, which had been held in abeyance for a few weeks, made an unwelcome return on Monday. This is not to mention the slew of setbacks Ramaphosa's presidency has suffered in the last 2 years, from record high unemployment, SOEs on their deathbed. I can go on and on. Something's got to give for the Ramaphosa presidency. You get the feeling that he just needs something to go right for him, to inspire, if not restore, public confidence. So perhaps the coronavirus could, at least politically and in governance terms, be the slingshot for this presidency to start reshaping its fortunes. After all, it was Winston Churchill who famously said, "Never let a good crisis go to waste." Imagine if they handled it well and there are no new infections beyond the potential cases identified and being tested now. The quarantine facilities are working optimally. The public information and education program continues to run smoothly and efficiently. And before we know it, coronavirus is behind us, and we didn't even bear the brunt of it. Imagine that. It's the stuff that, not wholly, but at least partially, decorates a president's legacy. The opposite of this proposition is, of course, also true. If this virus is woefully handled by the state, it can wreak serious havoc, especially with our unique circumstances that include a significant portion of the population living with HIV/AIDS, infected with TB, or suffering lifestyle diseases. So we'll have to see how it all plays out in the coming weeks and months. And that is the state of play for this week. Join us again next week, because politics is too important to be left to politicians.